All over West Michigan, this is 24-Hour News 8 Football Frenzy.
Hi everybody, welcome to another playoff edition of the Football Frenzy. We have highlights from 14 second-round games. I'm Jack Tolles, that's Larry Figursky, that's Zach Sapatic. We'll start in Division I and work our way down. First up, Rockford at Grandville. Bulldogs have not beaten the Rams since 2005. Their only loss this year came at the hands of Rockford. In the first half, here's your only points. It's a field goal by Eric Zebor, and it's a 3-0 Rockford lead. Third quarter, here's the game-changing play. Rockford back to punt. It is blocked. Isaac Opatic picks it up in the end zone, and it's a 7-3 Grandville lead. Then Gavin Petty, field goal, long one. Boots that, just splits the uprights, 10-3 lead. And then Gavin Petty again in the fourth quarter, 13-3 Bulldogs on top. Fourth quarter, looking to assault this one away, and it's Andrew Sundstrom, short touchdown run, makes it 20-3 Grandville. He's called in for the touchdown. Grandville holds on and wins it 20-9. First win over Rockford since 2009. The Bulldogs advance in the tournament.
Well, you know, they've had our number for a while, and I told our kids, I said, I felt like we've gone into that game looking for too many things, you know, playing cute football is not our thing, so we went in, took off the surgical gloves and traded in for a jackhammer tonight and went after them.
And Division II, the OK White champion and unbeaten Red Arrows of Lowell looking for an 11th straight win and ultimately a trip back to the state finals after coming up just short on the final play of regulation at Ford Field a year ago. Noel Dean and company, however, hosting the 10-1 Trojans of Traverse City Central. And boy, the visitors got off to a great start, already up 3-0. 6 minutes in, Walker Devante around the corner and in from a yard out. It was 10-zip Traverse City Central, but back came the Red Arrows. Nate Stevens hops over the line, goes in from 10 yards out and cut the lead to 10-7. They were up 21-10 in the third. Guess who? Stevens again around the near side and just powers in with a little help here from DeVroe. It was 28-10 Lowell. And then later in the third, Stevens again, and somehow out of this mess in the pile, he breaks through and takes off and goes 40 yards for the score. That put him up 35-10. They cruised home from there. Literally, David on 4th and goal will throw one finally. Lowell knocking off Traverse City Central 42-17.
So Lowell gets the winner of this next game. Forest Hills Central at Portage Central. For the Rangers, this was the first time they've played an 11th game in a season since 1995. Let's head south. The Rangers traveling to Portage Central to meet up with the Mustangs. First half, Portage Central out front 5-0, but Tanner Halleck finds Bryce Clay. Look at the nice loft on this pass. 7-yard strike made it 7-5 Rangers. Then in the second half, Halleck deep this time to Jack Euchre. The long touchdown strike put the Rangers out front 14-5. The air show would continue, and the duo would continue. Halleck to Euchre from 9 yards out, 21-5 Rangers, but Portage would fight back. Theo Kaiser here, the 14-yard touchdown scamper. The Mustangs converted the 2-point conversion to get within 8, 21-13. But again, Halleck to Euchre was just too much, as the Rangers were too much tonight. 27-13 the final.
How about this matchup in Division III? Two teams rich in history in high school football and also made plenty of long playoff runs. East Grand Rapids at Muskegon. Second quarter, 3-0 Pioneers. Ladarius Jefferson scores for the Big Reds. It's 7-3 just before half. Jefferson again going to take it up the middle, slips a few tackles, and he'll rumble 38 yards to the house. It was a 14-3 Muskegon lead at the half. Second half, East comes out. Hub Hana up the middle, untouched, 26-yard touchdown, cut that lead to 14-10. We had a ball game, but Muskegon not going to be denied. Jefferson one more time, fights his way through, drags some tacklers in, and it's a touchdown. Muskegon moves on, 28-10 over East Grand Rapids.
Pair of 9-1 teams battling for the right to meet the OK Green champion Bulldogs of Byron Center hosting OK Gold runner-up Eagles of Christian. Second quarter tied at 14. Zach Saltzgaber to Josh Saltzgaber. He finds a huge hole over center and goes 65 yards to pay dirt. Bulldogs led at 21-14. They were looking for more than on their next possession. This time, Zach's going to keep it. Saltzgaber, that is. Little play fake to the right, and then he's going to launch it deep, looking for him, finding Braden Smith, who makes the grab. It was 28-14 Byron Center at the half. Third quarter then, 34-14 now. Eagles on the doorstep trying to answer back, and they do here. Matt Ellis going to power in from for 6. It was 34-21. Eagles wouldn't go away. Then down 41-21 in the fourth, 8-yard line. First and goal, Devontae Dickens scores. Cut it to 41-28, but the Bulldogs seem to have an answer each and every time. Zach Saltzgaber just going to follow the big convoy over right tackle and in. Big win for the Bulldogs. Boy, Byron Centers for real, 55-28.
Also from Division III, Stevensville Lakeshore at Edwardsburg to face the 10-0 Eddies. First quarter, nope, not that guy. He doesn't have the ball. This guy does. Kyle Schreider, high, stepping it. No one's going to catch him. 2-point conversion was good, so Edwardsburg was up 8-0 after that, and the Eddies were loving it. Next drive, a little trickery from Edwardsburg. Well, for them, they're throwing. Nick Bradley the grab. He takes off, turns on the Jets all the way down the sidelines for the touchdown. Edwardsburg wins 50-20.
All right, and they'll take on Chelsea next week. Chelsea beats Coldwater 27-20. Let's make the move to Division 4. Two teams that shared the OK Blue Championship squared off at beautiful new Cougar Stadium, Catholic Central and Allendale. First quarter, Jack Bowen goes up top to Antonio Strong. What a catch there. 17-yard touchdown, 7-0 Cougars. Allendale answers. Colton Clute to his tight end Nate Ubler. Look at the big guy rumble. Drags some tacklers. He's in a 44-yard touchdown, game tied at 7. Ensuing kickoff. Bounces into the hands of Michael Brown at the 10. He breaks some tackles, and then see ya. 90-yard return for the touchdown and a 14-7 Catholic Central lead. 2 plays later, Allendale trying to get it back. Klute's pass, tipped, and picked off by Michael Brown, and he takes it to the house. Just returned the kick for the touchdown. Now a pick six, 21-7 Cougars. Second quarter, Nolan Fugate. That's a 26-yard touchdown. Catholic Central beats Allendale 38-7.
Also in Division 4, one of the feel-good stories of the past 2 seasons, 10-0 Benton Harbor Tigers taking on with the 8-2 Crusaders of Unity Christian. That's Adrian Alexander in, cut the lead for Benton Harbor to 8-6. They were down again, and it's Jeremy Burrell, 10 yards in. It was a 14-14 game. And then it's Jeremy Burrell. Again, it was 20-14. Start of the third, Michael Dykstra would score. Hudsonville Unity Christian going to overtime, beating Benton Harbor, handing the Tigers their first loss, 35-34.
Also from Division 4, Lansing Sexton at Lakewood. We pick things up in the fourth quarter. Lakewood senior Noah Cauty takes the handoff, rumbles his way up the middle. 64 yards later, he finds the end zone. Lakewood was up 28-14. Then, very next offensive play, Lansing Sexton's quarterback Jackson Barnes deep to Cody Blackenberg, 58 yards in stride. That cut the Lakewood lead to 28-20. Then with 2:46 left in the fourth, 4th and 7. Lakewood quarterback Parker Smith finds Jared Cricky, 20-yard. Nice haul in there. That made it the final, 36-28. Lakewood, the district champs there.
All right, we are at halftime of the Frenzy. When we come back, Divisions 5 through 8. Stick around. Welcome to this playoff edition of the Football Frenzy. Start the second half of Division 5. West Catholic and Portland, a rematch of the 2012 championship. And Portland gets on the board first. Here the play that sets it up. Austin Allison to Brett Patrick down to the West Catholic 3-yard line. And then Allison going to hand off to Logan Lefke. He goes in from a yard out. Portland had a 7-0 lead. Early second quarter, still 7-0. Gaetano Valloni to Sam Neville. That's a 35-yard touchdown strike. West Catholic ties this game 7-7. Last drive of the game now, still 7-all. Valloni pitches to David Fox, throws it to Sam Neville. That's a 29-yard line. Then there was a 15-yard personal foul penalty, so it sets up this game-winning field goal for Liam Putz.
Oh, my.
It's good. West Catholic wins a thriller 10-7, and they will take on Berrien Springs next week. Berrien Springs beat Dowagiac 14-7.
Let's head north now to Reed City. 10-0 Coyotes taking on the 9-1 Warriors of Chip Hills. 21-14 Chip Hills. Here comes Reed City. Derek Razor. What'd you say, Dolsey, earlier? That's a football name. Takes it in from 2 yards out. It was 21-21. Same score now to the fourth quarter. DJ Lowry's going to power it in himself from a yard out. Chip Hills led it 28-21, but in the fourth, back comes Reed City. Logan Straub going to stretch out over the line for that score. Reed City advancing. They win at 34-28.
Morley Stanwood at Pine River featured a pair of 7-3 teams squaring off in Division 6. Early first, Mason Powell calls his own number, takes it in from 6 yards out, made it 6-0 Pine River. Then in the second quarter, Morley Stanwood's Nick Hunty. He scrambles away. Look at this, throws up a prayer. Jason Amblett on the other end takes it the rest of the way to make it 7-6 Morley Stanwood. Then later in the second, final seconds of the half, Morley Stanwood threatening. Hunty, though, picked off by Hunter Esseline to end the half, and that defense, that Pine River defense, helped them out in the second half. They win 14-7.
All right, Division 7, Gobles and Katsopolis squared off. This game played in Decatur tonight. First quarter, Katsopolis, Shane Lose up the middle, going to go 10 yards for the touchdown. It's a 12-7 Ranger lead. Gobles going to have the answer. Next possession, Tyler Hunt races 55 yards for the score, and Gobles took a 14-12 lead. Second half now. Rangers down 1. Tyrese Hunt Thompson cuts back. Oh, good cut there. Squeezes into the end zone. 12-yard touchdown. It was 26-21. Then after a fumble, Lowe's to Brandon Anderson. 50-yard touchdown. Katsopolis goes on to win 42-21. And next week, they'll take on Concord. Concord beats Homer 48-32.
To Division 8, now unbeaten Panthers of Climax Scots entertaining the 8-2 Hornets of Mendon. First quarter of this one, Climax Scots, Dylan Butler, the handoff to Adam Shantz. He breaks through the middle there and takes it in. It's a 9-yard touchdown. 2-point conversion was missed. It was 6-0 Climax Scots. Second quarter, back comes Mendon. Hunter Lovell to give to Wyatt Cool. He's in from a yard out. It was 7-6 Mendon. To the third now, and Dylan Butler again to Adam Shantz, and again he breaks through the line and takes it in. This one from 3 yards out. They add the 2 points. Climax Scots advancing. They win tonight 28-14. And elsewhere in the Division 8 board tonight, Ottawa Lake knocking off Morenci. The Bulldogs fall 44-21.
That's it for high school highlights. When we come back, Griffins Red Wings highlights. Stick around.
Welcome back to the Football Frenzy. Let's hit the ice now. Griffins hosting the Iowa Wild. You want to watch a player in Grand Rapids? Check out number 77. Evgeny Svechnikov in front here. Kyle Criscolo buries it. Griffins led it 1-0. To the second now, Matt Laredo, another one of those newcomers, sets up Robbie Russo, and look at that shot. Pretty goal. Griffins go on to beat the Wild tonight with Jeff Hogan, by the way, 4-1.
In the NHL, Red Wings back at Joe Louis Arena, tried to snap a 3-game losing streak, took on the Winnipeg Jets. That is Luke Glendening. How many times do we talk about Luke on the Football Frenzy as a running back? Touched his first goal of the year, made it 1-0 touchdown. Tied 1-1. Henrik Zetterberg leads the charge. Tatar shot, saves Zetterberg, bangs it home. Ruled no goal, then they give it to him. 2-1 Red Wings lead. 2-2 game, third period. Justin Abdelkader, Glendening both score, but the Red Wings cough it up late again. 5-3 your final score. In college football, Central Michigan trying to get back on track and pick up win number 6. Broncos took on Miami of Ohio. Not Broncos, Chippewas, excuse me. That's Ray Hayes, 7-yard touchdown for the Chips, but Chuck Martin's Miami team comes back with a bunch of touchdowns. They win it, final score 37-17, fourth straight win. See you next week for another Frenzy, condensed version, playoff.